burnout was real. It's been super popular.
We have been hitting our sales goals.
Let's talk about the fun part. I made
3, 2, 1. Arguing again, arguing about something so simple. Make it clear, tell me why you're running back to him. Feeling insecure, feeling like there's more to your character. Every tear that you cry is worth it in the end. But baby, tell me, how have you not figured it out? Ooh, dry your eyes.
So it is 5:17 p.m. We have surpassed any of my expectations for a Thursday. We are doing incredibly well. Our shelves are still pretty stocked. I'm getting a little nervous for Saturday because it's like it's going to be really big and I don't know if I'm going to have enough stuff. But this is my first big market and yeah, so we're doing pretty good. That's my check-in.
It's our set.
So we are ending day one, which is Thursday, and blown away with the amount we did in sales today. So excited for tomorrow. We're just gonna pack up, clean everything up, and then
I can be stubborn, thinking I'm right. I can be late, cause I'm taking my time. I can be driven, ambitious, your best friend, love of your life. I can be selfish, trying to be kinder, always forgetting, needing reminders, but I'll always be.
So it is day 3 of Christmas at the Forum, and we have been hitting our sales goals, which is about $1,000 a day within the first 2 to 3 hours of being here, which is just fantastic. Going really, really well. I did not bring enough inventory with me, which is a great learning experience and good to know for PEI in 2 weeks. You guys have been loving my booth, which is just warms my heart. I'm so happy that you guys love it. I think the only product we haven't sold is my new boxy makeup bags, which is a little sad because they're so pretty. Everything else has been doing so well, and I'm just so excited to be here. Been doing pretty good. I think I did vlogs and like checkouts and stuff like that, and I did a little time lapse yesterday. Try and get some more content, but it's a little hard to film back here just because it's a little full. We're a little tight. I can give you guys a little tour of like the back, and then I will give you guys a little tour of out front, maybe in another off period, because right now we are busy doing 2-hour ticket times. So there's about like 15 to 20 minutes in between those where we can reset, take some content videos. So in one of those 2-hour periods, I will film everything for you guys. I've also been doing some Christmas shopping. I'm gonna show any of it because a lot of it's for family who watch my videos. So let's take a look at the back. We've got the sticker wall here, and behind the sticker wall we've got all of the extra stock, which is empty, which is great. But then we've got all my Christmas gifts tucked there and my blind date with the book there because I just sneak them up on the shelves. Then we've got our little like bagging area. We've got the paper for the cups, a little snack, my hat. Made these stickers to go on my glass cups when you wrap them up. So it's like a little checkout area for that, and then like extra business cards and all those things in here. I think the cart is not going to come to PEI with us. It's a little big and bulky to pack, so I think I'm going to try find something that like compacts a little more, so when we pack it in the car it doesn't take up quite as much space. We did have to take 2 cars to bring everything here, so we're going to try and narrow it down a little bit to go to PEI so we can fit it all in the one vehicle. And I did get roof racks for my car, so hopefully we'll be able to fit that a little better. But yeah, that's the little checkout area. And then my little chair. And if we go over here, we've got the back end. We do have a fair amount of space and an anti-fatigue mat. My rug from Amazon is super cute and like very good quality. The only thing is that it got really, really dirty quickly about 2 days in. So probably not gonna bring it to PEI. It is washable, but I found these like foam tiles that a lot of people are using and they look like they work really, really well. So I'm gonna try those out. But yeah, we've got like water and extra cups and extra bags and all kinds of fun stuff back here. And then we've got Cole doing checkout right now because I'm filming. But yeah, so all cute, lots of space. Right beside us is empty, so we just kind of like sneak out around by the Christmas tree. And yeah, so like I said, it's been going really well. If you guys want the links to anything in my booth, let me know and I can link them in like the comments or the description or something. Can I do links? I don't have a big channel, so I don't know if I'm allowed to do links or stuff yet, but just let me know or DM me and I can tell you where it's from. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it and maybe I will vlog some more tonight. Yeah, see you later. Absolutely.
That'd be great.
Perfect. Perfect.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you. Did you want a bag? Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
So one of the new products we have is this lip chap keychain. Here, I only have one hand. Sorry, 1 second. Lip chap keychain. It comes with a custom lip chap that I got made locally. It is made with goat milk and it is the softest lip chap I've ever used. And it's only $15. So yeah, and I started sewing them a little higher. Another big popular new one has been my Kindle grips. The Kindle grips are just adorable and I love them. I am missing one design out here. And these have been super popular. All of my little wristlets. I'm definitely gonna have to sew up some more for PEI. Blind date with a book. I brought like 20 books with me. Had to pull from my own shelf, like books I haven't read yet, just to wrap to sell. And then my lovely sister-in-law went and picked up some more for me. So that's what these are. I have gone through a crazy amount of them. They make a great gift and they're just like super cute. Hats, we're down to 1 hat of each of these. We started with 4. I actually sold the display one for expensive and difficult. So those will definitely need to be restocked. The stickers, I don't know if you can tell, but some of them are actually like duplicates. Like that one and that one, because I ran out of some designs, which is awesome. Just copied some of the ones from the bottom up a little higher. And my lovely boyfriend built me this amazing sticker wall. Let me take a step back. Like, isn't that just gorgeous? He made this for me. It's got little dividers in it, which have been awesome, just to keep them separate and like in their own little areas. So yeah, these have been a hit. And then the Antisocial Butterfly, this is a new one. This one I just came out with. I brought it to this, and then I'm down to my last 3 book lover with the appliques. They turned out so cute, and I really want one for myself. And that's all these, and I'm down to the last 3. The holiday cats as well. I think I'm down to the last 2. I don't think there's any left back there. And the dog ones. Yeah, the dog moms aren't here, which is totally fine. I think these typically do better in PEI anyway. And then we've got Mary, another new applique design. This one is my last one. And these just turned out so cute. The applique is really hard to embroider, so I only had a couple of this one and the book lover with me. Actually, in this spot used to be the cat mom crew neck that was just like this one, just said cat instead of dog, but I sold out of those yesterday and I didn't even realize it until I came in today, so that was awesome. These are the dog mom ones, and if you look, they have little paw prints in them, which is just so cute. And then we've got Bookworm. I just brought her out today, so those are still pretty full. But then we have Smutty Book Club, and again we're down to 2 more of these. So we've got the toques down here. This is it. This one has been super popular, as well as the feral one, which I sold out of, and I actually sold the display as well. So I'll have to restock those, but the Fuck Off is definitely the second best, and little pink bookie has been doing really well as well. The makeup bags are the only thing I haven't sold, which is a little sad. They're vinyl. They are like so soft and just, they feel expensive. I don't know how to explain it, and they hold so much in my hand. This thing is still so big, and they're only $25. Another new product, we have all these cute little air fresheners. On my way to buy books, Don't Be an Ass, Good Vibes and Speeding Fines. These all have different smells. They're super cute. And then some card coasters. I did have a lot more of these. I've run out of quite a bit of designs. This is an old design, but they're very popular. This is a new design. Someone asked me to stop making pink and purple, so I decided to add another color in, and these have been doing really well. This one and this one have also been doing really well. Then we have the book corners. I've sold out of most of the other colors other than pink and purple, which is awesome. I'm gonna have to do a restock on the magnetic bookmarks, because again, I've sold a fair bit of them. Oh look, got some in the wrong spot. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to restock the front too. This is another new design, Chance of Smut, which is super cute. The scrunchies haven't been going over too well, but I do have them on the bottom shelf, so kind of my fault. Then we've got this cutie little Christmas tree. I put my hat with my logo as the topper, and then I printed some of these cards off just with like cute little sayings and on socials, just some cute stuff. And then we decorated it with your freshies and scrunchies, and yeah, think it just turned out so cute. And then we have lots of people here sell cups, so they sell iffy. But I did have 7 across here, and we're down to 2, 3, 4, 5. So they've been doing pretty well. The mugs as well. Where I used to get these, they discontinued them, so I hadn't had them in a long time. And I actually found a new supplier for them, so I brought them back. And I'm just super excited because they're such like a good, sturdy, thick mug. And they're at a great price point. They're only $15. And then we've got the lids to go with the cups. I do sell it all separately because I find like some people already have cups with lids. So they don't want to do that. Quickly here, we've got the 20-ounce tumblers, which again, we're down to just like the slim pickings. Oh, we can pop this one up over here with this one now though. And then book sleeves. This is another one that's been doing like, I don't think I've sold. These ones aren't super popular because they're like for a very specific book size, which is fine. And then, of course, we have the little checkout area with my custom neon sign that I got made. Cole put one of my air fresheners so people could smell it on my small green tree. And then we've just got, like, check out my website, some business cards, checkout, debit, you know, the good stuff. And we have my little mirror.
Hello. Hi. For myself. Those are the best gifts. $25. Is it 25? Yeah. $5 back to you. Thank you. Thank you.
These are funny. I love it. I love the fair.
Look. Those are cool. Hello. Good, how are you? That comes to $4? Yeah. Check them up there. Did you want a bag? Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. I'm gonna take one here. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah. There you go.
I'm a huge reader, so.
You're in the right place. Sure thing. So that comes to $25. Should come up here for you. Did you want a bag?
No, that's okay.
Okay. Thank you. Hi. Hello. Sure thing. If you use the magnetic ring and you want to switch it out, just make sure you slide.
Yeah.
Because if you rip it, it'll break it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
I'm gonna love the fun. So funny.
She's big. Thank you. Hello. Good, how are you? These go in your car.
There's a booth here who sells chocolate covered strawberries, and they are the best thing ever. Hey guys, so long time no see. It is now April 4th. So I just wanted to kind of explain to you guys why this video took me so long to make. For Christmas at the Forum, and then 2 weeks later I did the Makers Market in PEI. That was all in November. There were a couple other little markets I did around that, but it was the first Christmas season I had ever done. And I don't know, some of you I'm sure know, I work a full-time job on top of my small business. All of my free time is used in my small business, which meant I wake up at 4:30 in the morning to get ready and go to work. Then I get home around 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then I can start on my small business. Basically all of my day is gone, and I had a lot of prep to do. I wasn't sure what to expect for Christmas at the Forum or PEI really. I was winging it. I was 110% winging it, and that is not how I should have gone into it. But I thrive under pressure. I would get home at 5. I was staying up and then going to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning, which means I was only getting like 3-4 hours of sleep. And I did this for 2 months straight, leading into like Christmas. Come December, when all of this was over, I was tired. And I didn't want to look at another thing in my business because I was just overwhelmed and the burnout was real. That is why I'm back in April to finish this video. I'm so appreciative of your guys' support. I'm so sorry this took me so long to film. Like I said, I was just so burnt out. I definitely won't be doing that this year. I will manage my time better, but financially, I feel like this is something a lot of people don't talk about. But what funds my business right now is my 9-to-5 job. I'm not making money. All of my money is going back into my business. The money from my full-time job, extra after bills, is going into my business. Therefore, buying inventory, paying suppliers, all of that comes with time and saving. I was still getting clothing orders the last week of October before Christmas at the Forum, which means I had to stay up and make all of the inventory. So yeah, I just kind of want to apologize and explain myself and why this took me so long. And I'm hoping to be more on the ball with it this time. And there's so many things I want to do for my business and so many places I want to take it. And just unfortunately, this is just a hobby. So I'm trying my best. Obviously, there's no perfect way to start a business or run a business. I'm just figuring it out as I go. I am only human and we're working with it. But I am 2 weeks away from going back to PEI for the spring market. I wanted to get this like filmed and done so I could film that because it felt wrong to post Christmas while I was filming spring. Christmas at the Forum this was their first year doing timed entry as far as I'm aware. Maybe they did it during COVID. I think I saw that somewhere, but this was like the first year where it wasn't COVID times and stuff like that they were doing timed entry. Shoppers had a 2-hour window to come in and shop, and then there was like a 15-minute buffer, which as a vendor, it kind of felt more like a half an hour where like people were leaving the building, people were coming into the building, you kind of had time to reset. I really liked the reset time. It gave me an opportunity to pee, grab a snack, clean up my booth. Some of the shoppers did feel like the timed entry wasn't enough time. Some people loved it, some people hated it. From the vendors that I talked to who had done Christmas at the Forum before, they said that it was not nearly as busy and crazy as it normally was, which is expected. For me, especially where it was my first time doing something like this, it was very nice that it wasn't like absolutely insane. Like I could still go grab a snack, I could still go to the bathroom, I could still go look at other vendors and shop. I did a lot of my Christmas shopping at Christmas at the Forum because obviously support small businesses. That's what we're here for. Another thing that kind of led to my burnout with Christmas time, my booth display was a dream. I put so much time, money, and effort into like how everything was displayed. I spent months planning my booth. I knew I wanted something that would draw people in, and something that I would look at and be like, I want to shop there. And so I put my heart and my soul into my booth display. And let me tell you, I had so many people stop and just tell me how much they love how my booth was laid out. It was truly the labor of love. I had an 8x12 booth, so it was a booth and a half, and I got a bunch of shelving, all new carpets, all new displays. I got lighting. I got a neon sign made with my logo on it. I got a pink Christmas tree. My lovely boyfriend Cole, who's a carpenter, made me this beautiful sticker display. The literal sticker display of my dreams. Christmas at the Forum was 4 days long. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Wednesday night we went and set up. I had never done this setup before. Trying to make everything look perfect, the right spot. We had done like a mock setup at our house. There's only so much room in the house, so we can't fully display everything. So just trying to make it all work and figure it out. Thursday, Friday, my lovely mother-in-law came and did those 2 days with me. I did find Thursday, Friday was busy, but not like crazy. Friday was definitely a little bit busier than Thursday was. I felt Thursday, Friday, I probably could have done it by myself, but it is nice to have a person with you. She came and helped me with that. And then Saturday, Sunday, Cole was with me, and Sunday we tore down. There are some like minor things I would do differently this time. They just didn't work how I wanted them to. Obviously, live and learn, and it was the first time I had done this. My carpet, unfortunately, is no longer with us. I brought it to Christmas at the Forum, and I brought it to the Makers Market in PEI. It was wrote off. I don't think I'm going to purchase it again. Right now, I'm between getting some floor tiles or getting an outdoor rug that I can wipe off easy. That is one thing I would change about my setup. We had a lot of people who were just like drawn right to us, which was super cool. I will say, to people who want to do big shows, they're expensive. In my opinion, the nicer and more attractive your booth is, the more people you're going to draw in. I think that's a huge part of marketing your business, is how you display yourself, especially with the 2-hour window. If you weren't drawing them in, they weren't stopping. All of my booth neighbors were so lovely. I got to meet so many new other small businesses. I like to call myself a baby business. I'm just still very new. I made a lot of connections at this market, which was awesome. I did bring a lot of new product to Christmas at the Forum. I introduced ball caps and toques. I do feel like I should go over some of the analytics. Okay, so let's talk numbers. So Christmas at the Forum was November 5th to November 9th of 2025. That was my first year. The booth fee, I had a booth and a half with tax, came to $1,197. A huge investment. Everybody I talked to told me it was so worth it. I didn't have any hotel expenses because it was in Halifax, and I live about an hour away from Halifax, so we just drove in and drove home every day, which saved us a fair bit of money. Gas, we probably used about a tank of gas, which was about $100. Food was another big expense, came to about $200. So in total, all of my market expenses came to $1,497. Within the first 2 hours on Thursday, I had already made $600. I was just like, oh my gosh, maybe this is gonna work out. And it was kind of like that every day after. Before we get into how much I made, we are going to talk about our best sellers. Coming in 5th place was the Fuck Off I'm Reading book sleeve. So this is a new product, sold 6 of the Fuck Off I'm Reading. Coming in at 4th place was the A Reader Without Their Book is a Tragedy, which is no surprise. That one always does really well, and I sold 7 of those. And then tied with that was the Cat Mom Applique crew neck, which was a new one. It is the first time I have ever tried applique with my embroidery machine. She is difficult. She is costly. She is time consuming, but she is beautiful and we love her. And then in 3rd place was the Holiday Lights Cat crew neck. I sold 9 of those. 2nd place was the With All Disrespect Fuck Off Air Freshie. Those are another new product I also designed myself, and I sold 15 of those, which was crazy. A lot of the other air freshies also did really well. I just kind of wanted to showcase like some of my other stuff in my best sellers, so I kind of took best sellers of like each product category. Whole list would have just been air freshies if I did the best sellers that way, which was the most sold air freshie. Then coming in at 1st place, and one I never predicted, was Blind Date with a Book. I sold 31 Blind Date with a Book. That is crazy because I went to Christmas at the Forum with 15, and then the first day I sold all of them. I never expected Blind Date with a Book to sell like that. A lot of it, I would have it, but I wouldn't have it a size everybody wanted because again, I fund this from my job, and so I have to make decisions based off of how much money I can spend on buying inventory, and I was running out of sizing very quickly. So I probably would have sold a lot more if I had a lot more stock, and it's honestly a good thing to know next year. Let's talk about the fun part. I made in debit sales $7,190 in 4 days. All of my statistics and numbers are all based off of my debit sales. My average order total was $25.95. Orders being the amount of transactions that I did was 277 transactions. In saying that, the amount I made, subtract my expenses, I made $5,693. That's crazy. I've already signed up to do it again next year. To answer some of your guys' Q&A questions, would I do Christmas at the Forum again? My answer is yes. Yes, I would. It was worth it for me. The next most asked question is, would I recommend Christmas at the Forum to other small businesses? I think that depends on you and your financial situation, and obviously so many other factors. If you're hesitant, start small. For me, it was worth it. For you, it may not be worth it because it is expensive. It is time consuming. It is a lot of days to be off your normal job if that's what you do. But in short, yes, I do think it's worth it. A lot of other businesses I talked to were also doing really well. I would say it is worth taking the risk. It is worth trying anything once. It may not be for you at the end of the day, but it was for me. The next question is, what would I do differently next time? Prepping. Give yourself as much time as possible to start prep. I think that's all the questions that I got. If you have any more questions, just leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer any more questions about Christmas at the Forum. Thank you so much for being here. I am so sorry that this video took me so long to film, but I am so happy that you stuck around, and I'd appreciate it if you could like, subscribe. So glad you guys are here, and I hope you guys stick around for the next video. Bye bye.